Welcome back. Next, let's discuss how to read a nutritional label. Now that we've covered portion sizes and calories, we can put this information to use by reading nutrition facts on food labels. Let's begin by talking about the very important differences between portion size and serving size. Portion size is the amount of food you choose to eat. There's no single right or wrong portion size. Serving size is a standard amount of food in cups, grams, or ounces, or other units that appears on the nutrition label facts on most packaged foods. Your chosen portion size might not automatically match a serving size. For example, if you were to drink a 20-ounce bottle of Coca-Cola, that would be one portion, but that bottle actually contains 2.5 servings. When you're thinking about the calories you plan to eat, it's critical that you pay attention to how the portion you eat aligns with the serving size of the item. As you see in a Coca-Cola example, sometimes companies may try to trick you a bit by packaging something to look like one serving, but actually dividing it into 2 or more servings. If you don't know the serving size, you may end up eating 2 or 3 times the number of calories, fat, sodium than you expected. Next, we'll look at an example of how to differentiate between portion size and serving size on a nutrition label. Let's take some time to look more closely at nutrition labels. The label you see here is an example of a label you might see for packaged macaroni and cheese. Start by reading the serving size. If you consumed the entire box of macaroni and cheese, how many servings would you be eating? Pause the video to confirm your thoughts. There are 2.5 servings in this box of macaroni. Remember that everything listed on this label is for one serving size. If you were to eat the entire box, or 2.5 servings, you would need to double every number to know how much you were eating of the various nutrients. Next, check the calories. If you ate one serving, how many calories would you eat? What about if you ate the whole box? Next, you can see how much fat, cholesterol, and sodium are in your food. These are nutrients that we recommend limiting because eating too much of them can be bad for our health. If you ate the whole box, how many grams of fat would you have eaten? How many milligrams of sodium? Research shows that eating less than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day may reduce the risk of high blood pressure. That's approximately 1 teaspoon of salt. Finally, check the vitamins, fiber, and minerals in your food. These are nutrients that many Americans don't manage to get enough of. It's important to get enough of these nutrients because they are good for our health and digestion. The percent daily values, or percentage DVs, is based on the Food and Drug Administration's daily value recommendations for key nutrients in a 2,000 calorie daily diet. You can use the percentages of daily values as a frame of reference for whether or not you consume more or less than 2,000 calories daily. The percentage daily value helps you determine if a serving of food is high or low in a nutrient. For example, does this macaroni and cheese help you get any of your daily need for fiber? What about for vitamin A and vitamin C if you ate the whole box? Now that you know how to read a nutrition label, let's break down the categories of nutrients that you see on the label into more detail in the next video.